John chapter 5, verse 31 through 47. Testimonies about Jesus. If I testify about myself, my testimony is not true. There is another who testifies in my favor, and I know that his testimony about me is true. You have sent to John, and he has testified to the truth. Now that I accept human testimony, but I mention it that you may be saved. John was a lamp that burned and gave you light, and you chose for a time to enjoy his light. I have testimony weightier than that of John, for the works of the Father has given me to finish. The very works that I am doing testify that the Father has sent me. And the Father who has sent me himself testified concerning me. You have never heard his voice nor seen his form, nor does his word dwell in you, for you did not believe the one he sent. You study the Scriptures diligently, because you think that in them you have eternal life. These are the very Scriptures that testify about me, yet you refuse to come to me to have life. I do not accept glory from human beings, but I know you. I know that you do not have the love of God in your hearts. I have come in my Father's name, and you do not accept me. But if someone else comes in his own name, you accept him. How can you believe, since you accept glory from one another, but do not seek the glory that it comes from only God? But do not think I will accuse you before the Father. Your accuser is Moses, on whom your hopes rest, on whom your hopes are set. If you believe Moses, you would believe me, for he wrote about me. But since you do not believe what he wrote, how are you going to believe what I say? Alright, everybody, welcome to my channel, and welcome to the You Can Be a Diamond Painter 2 episode seasons. Just don't mind me, I'm trying to get some colors in here. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to work on the flower section now. So as I told you that last time, we do white, we'll do flower, we'll do white, we'll do flower, we'll do white, and then there we are. So I'm going to get it peeled where I want it peeled. So I'm in this part of the flower, and I got it where you guys will be able to see it. So what I do normally is I pick the letter, oops, sorry about that, y'all. Got my canvas taped here. Now I'm moving everything around. I gotta make sure you guys are gonna be able to see it. Yeah, okay, there we go. All right, let me put my washi back on the, got it washi to my light pad so I don't move the picture. Anyway, I picked this symbol that's the most. So we're doing the flower, and I got my section here. So B and R are my two populars. B is number 2, so we're gonna go with that one. So we're gonna do the B's. So pour out in some 2, number 2, which is B on my, B is right there on my inventory listing sheet here, not sheet, but on the canvas. So, and as like I did with my white, I'm going down here at the bottom, and we'll create that this is my line, not going further than this, so that my wandering eyes don't say, hey, there's some bees over there, and there we go. So we're just going to get this right across here. There we go. So I got my little line section situated. So I'm going to go up. So okay, I'm going to do one here. And we'll fill this one right here in too. Creating that outside edge. Just going around. And just putting it for wherever a bee is. That's where the diamond goes. Be there. Pick it up. Oh, look, there's a bee right here in the diagonal part. Up the flower. There's not one there, so we'll put it right here because that's the next one that I see. To create an edge. And then we'll have one right here. And then we'll go up and there's one right there. So we skipped a whole row. I'm just looking right here to make sure I don't have any bees over here, and I don't see any. So then we'll just fill this one right here in. And then we'll go back down, diagonal. There's that one right there. And we're coming across here. And that's the next one. And then we'll just fill these right here in. So we're going to fill these in. So there they go. And we'll just fill these right here in. And they are, okay. And then we'll just go to the next row. So, okay, here are these right here. These are B's. And there's a B right there. So we'll fill that spot in. And then we get one right here. So we'll fill that one in. And then we're going to come down and say, okay, right underneath it is a B. So we're going to come across. There we go, coming across. And then we'll come back down here. We're going to go right there. And we're coming across here. And then there's one right there. Just keeping up with the row here with my B's. There's not one anymore right there. So okay, so we'll go right there. That's the next one on the row. We'll go back across. Just keep up with it. That's a B. And there's a B right there. Oops. There's one right there. And one right there. Fill that in. Okay, so the next one we have is underneath is right here. And then we'll skip those R's and we'll do a B right here. And then there's a B right there. And then we'll come across and say, okay, here's some more. Create a little edge here. Just go around. So, okay, that's some more B's. So we'll just fill these in right here. Right there they go. We'll just come across. Right there, fill that in. There's that one. I'll just fill these right in right here. And then we'll just fill those in. Okay. There we go, created our little border. Some more border. So I'll just get my beads here and shake them up. And then the next little group is right here. So we're just gonna go across the line. I'm going to do the every other one just to show you how to do that. So we're doing the every other one right here on the B's. Come here. There we go. That's okay, that's it. And we'll just go up here and we'll do this one. Covers over the empty spot. That has the R, so I can't do that one. Not going to do that one. We'll do this one right here. And then we'll do that one right there. And then all you do is just fill your beads in. So we'll just fill them in. Fill them in right there. Fill them in right there. We'll just keep filling those in. Okay, and then so see right there, all our B's are done. So we're going to go to the R's next. So I'm going to take my tray and I'll empty them back in the twos. That's what B is. 2. All right, and R is number 12. So we'll get our R's out. Number 12. With the dryer sheet, so we get some of those out. Now I'm going to go back in there. Okay, so next you're going to do some R's. So right down in here they got their little section filled out. So okay, so that's an R. And then that's an R. And there's an R right there. And then there's an R right here. There's some R's right there. Okay, so there's no R's around here around the edge. Nope. So we'll go up here next. They're right here. So there's 3 right here. So we'll go right there. And then we'll go over here into the next little section. So there's 3 right here. So we'll do those. Then we'll fill these in. This does not want to pick it up, so that's where we'll go. I'm going to fill these in right here. That one right there. And then we'll get these right here. Just fill these in with our R's. It's a pretty color though. It's a nice red. So we'll just go right there. And then we'll do this next one. The R's are right here. We'll fill their little section up. Right there. Oops, come here. And right here. And then this little section right here is an R. Okay, so I'm looking right in here. Oops. I'll put it back. Alright. So there's no R's right in here. So I didn't miss anything there. There's nothing right there. So I just have these few right here left. So I'll just put these in right here. These R's. There go right there. And I'll just fill these in. Fill these in right here. Oops. And there's one right there. So there's all the R's right there. So I don't see any more R's. Just checking to make sure, but I don't see any. So the next letter I'm going to do, I think, will be the H. So I'll put my R's up. That's number 12. So I'm going to spill them out. Just like that. Okay. So H, I'm looking on my list here. H is number 19. A little further down here. H is 19. So I'll force them out. Okay. And I'm going to fill those in. Alright, so I'm going to go up here at the top. Top's where I first saw it. So there's an H right there. And then there's an H right here. And then there's one right here. Right there. And then there's a few right here. Creating this little line here. Yep, just filling those in. Right there and there, so that's H. I'm going to come right here and say, okay, here's an H. And then I don't see any there. There's none right here. And there's one right there. So we'll get that one right there. Do I see any more? I don't believe I see any more. So no more H's. Okay. So then I put H's back up. H is 19. Alright. Along with my little row here. And my area. 19 is H. Alright, so 20 is F. And I have some F's, so I'm going to go ahead and get these. And just leave that there. So I have some F's. So I'm going to get my F started here. So I've got one right here. Then I have one right here. Then there's an F right there. There's an F right there. And then the next grouping here is some F's. So they go right here. Fill that in. F is right there. And so we have an F here. Is that fitting good? Alright, I'm just looking around. So I'm looking for all my F's now. I'm just filling that color in. And there's one right there. And then one right there. And there's one right here. Do I have any more F's? Do we see any more F's? I don't think so. Even over here, there's not any. Okay, so that's number 20. And then this group colors right here, because it's 17, 18, 19, and 20 on my little grouping here. Right? 17 is in. So I'm going to use number 17. Sometimes the drills, however in the order, Their numbering helps determine what you're going to do next. So N is 17, so I have this row right here. So let me get these N's right here. Right there. And then we're going to go up. There's an N here. There's one over here. There's one right here. There's another one right here. And then there's one right here. And then we got another one. You see that's right there. So is there any more N's? I don't see any more. Not even on that side. So that's number 17. So that's an N. So I'm going to put these back up. Put them back in. Jumping out everywhere. Okay. So T is color 21. So I'm going to get that next. I do have some T's. So I'm going to get those. Okay. So let me fill my T's in. So I'm getting back in my little row. See what I'm missing. There's none there. So there's the T's right there. And then there's a T here. And there's a T here. T is here. And we'll go ahead and do them in this purple flower. There's some T's. Let's fill these in too. Come on. T. Right there. One right there. T. And there's one right there. Okay, so that's a good little area. Yeah. Any more T's? Don't see any. So we'll put the T's up. 22 is O, so that's the purple flower. So while I got these out, I'm going to go ahead and do the O's. There's not a lot, just a few. And is it 3? 3. Ooh, can I get another one out? Yes. Alright, so these are O's. So let me get them to lay flat. Come on, you last one. Jiggle it out. There you go. The O's. Make sure 22 O. I have 3 of those. 1, 2, 3. So there's that. So there's the purple flower done. Well, not done, but that's O. Alright, so I did 17, 18, 19, 20, 18 I don't have any E's. I don't see any E's. Alright, so 13 is V, U, J, W. 16 is W. I have some W's, so let me get these. So I can get some W's out. So I have some W's down here at the bottom. So let me fill these in. Oops. Okay. So there's a W right there. And a W right there. So just fill these in. Oops. W's. Quit playing in the paper. Let me fill it in. That's a W. W. Next is a W. Yep. And then up here is a W. So it goes right there. And I got something over here. And we'll fill these in. There's those right there. Okay, do we see any more? Don't see any here on this side. And I don't see any here on this side. Okay. Those are those. So I can put these up. Alright. 9, 10, 11, and 12. 9 is K, and I have a K. Got one right there. I think I only have one. Oops, ended up about 20 out. So let's see, I just need one, I think, for K. There's that K right there. I don't see any more K's. K's, any right here? Any? Nope, I just needed that one. So I'm going to fill these back in. And they want to bounce everywhere. 3 of them bounced out. Took friends with them, apparently. And then the last one's right here. Okay. 10 is X. I do have some X's, so I'll get these. About 3. 3's all poured out, so we'll see what we got here. So I have an X that's right here. And then I have one over here. One right there. And that one up there at the top. So I can get the drill to flip. Come on, flip over. There you go. And I have one right there. So that's an X. Alright, 11 is L. Going right along here. So we'll fill these L's in. They are right here. There's one right here. There's one right there. And they're over here on this side. I'm doing into the greenery, I guess. I'm traveling. There's an L there. And there's an L here. And then we have one right here. We have one right there. Shake them up a little bit. Then we've got one right here. I'm trying to keep within the same line. An L right there. Yep. Getting any further than that. And I have an L here. And an L right here. Do you see any more L's? I don't see any more L's within the space that I'm working. Okay, I get that. Put those up. Oops. Okay. 12 is R. We did our R's already. So I go up to the top. 5 is Z. I have some Z's, so let me do those. Not as many as I poured out, but that's okay. So we have some Z's right here, so we're going to do that. That's in the greenery. So we'll go ahead and take care of that. Z. I don't have any over there. It's all right here. There's your Z's. Z, Z, Z. That's all right there. Yep, that's all of them right there. So Z is 5. Yes, 5. Alright, 6 is P. I have a few of those. So look at those right there. Shake it up. Alright, so we're just going to fill our P's in. So we have one right here. And we have one right here. And then we have a few right here. Whoops. Right there. Right here across. There. And that's it. That's as far as down it's going to go. So we'll just fill that in right across there. The P's where they are. Okay, and do we see? Yep, I see one right here. Check it up. There's a P right there. Do I see any more P's? I don't see any more. So we'll pour these back in. Okay, number 7 is D. I have some D's. Oops, not that many. But we'll take it, okay? So I have a D right here. I got a P left over. So I have a D right here. Then I have a D right here. Nothing else on that side? Nope. So we have D here, and a D here. How many more D's? I don't see one. I got this foreign P.